on our forehead. So we want to get rid of all these other names, and that's the reason why I feel strong. Is immuna. Okay, so let's get in the practice of saying immuna, and not saying faith, because faith was. I want to show you in this book, deities. I think faith and charity both is in there. Faith and charity both. Let's see, what is it? I think she's in Europe, but you can go through this book. If you don't have this book, it's a good book to have. I had it for a while. I had it for a number of years. I mean, I've had this book for probably maybe 15 years or more, but it's Harper Entertainment, actually. Not Harper. And this one was copyright. Okay, they have a website, guidepublishing.com. This was copyright in 2004 in HarperCollins Publishers Inc. in New York. But in the European deities, you got a whole book of them. You go through and oh my mercy! I mean, the list goes on. They start off showing you pictures of the origin of the name Europe is a deity called Europa. It's a deity called Europa, and so even in the name of that, you got in here. You got Aphrodite, Venus, Apollo, Ares, Mars, Artemis, Diana, Athena, Minerva. That's a deity. I think they have Minerva. Athens, right? Atlas. Atlas is a deity. You know. How about this one? Chaos. Circe, which is the root word to circle. Cronus, which is where you get your word chronology from. Demeter, and Ceres, which is where you get the Sirius satellite radio from. Ceres. Dionys and Bacchus. Fortuna, you know, we say fortunately. Well, fortunate came from the deity Fortuna. And Fortuna, it says, is a fertility deity and became the goddess of fate and luck. So when you say good luck, you're calling on Fortuna. Okay. We got Eros. When you say erotic. Gaia. Grace. Grace is the daughter. Grace is the daughter of Joy. So Joy is a deity. How about that? The whole English language is bastardized, full of deities we call on, right? Gaia is Mother Earth. Grace is the daughter of Joy, as also known as Charities. She's the daughter, also known as Charities. These three, Grace, and it says, also known as Charities, the three Grace daughters of Zeus. So these are daughters of Zeus. Grace is a daughter of Zeus, Joy. You know, Grace, Joy, you know, this is Zeus' daughters. And Oceanid, Eurynome were fertility figures. So Oceanid, the word ocean is a name of a Greek deity. Oceanid. I'm telling you, brothers, we've been hoodwinked, right, in this language, right? But yet, some people, we speak English, right? Do you know you call on a pagan deity when you say Jesus? All right, but anyway, let me get back. So her name was Alasia, joy or brilliance. So brilliant. that's a nickname for joy. The deity Joy, who's the sister of grace. Oh, brothers and sisters, this is ugly. It says their companions were muses. Okay, muse. Muse is where we get the word museum from. Muses, and like them, they lived on the foot of Mount Olympus. The Roman philosopher Seneca explained why the Graces were depicted in art naked, young, and holding hands. They were naked because kindness should be given sincerely and openly. Young because the memory of kindness should not be allowed to grow old, and holding hands because of the reciprocal nature of friendship. So they have a picture of two lesbian women holding each other. See that? So you got, that's Grace. You got Hades, Pluto. Hecate. Hecate is the goddess of magic. And so you got Hecate. She was the companion to Hades. And then you got Helios. And so holy comes from Helios. Helios is, it says, identified with Apollo. He is what? The god of light. Helios. See that? So, I mean, brothers and sisters, this is just unbelievable. Okay, here we got Hephaestus, and we got Vulcan. Now, I meant to mention Helios is also called Phoebus, which is where you get the name Phoebe from. All right. You got Hera, which is Juno. You got Hermes. In the theological cemeteries, they call it Bible hermeneutics. It comes from Hermes, who was Mercury. Then you got Hestia, Vesta, the Vesta view. The church got a place called the Vesta view. It comes from the deity Vesta, which is the oldest daughter of Cronus and Rhea. And it said the favorite sister of Zeus. So Vesta view is the sister of Zeus, right? Then you got Janus, which is the coming up the month of January, the new year, is the deity Janus, the two-headed deity Janus. See that? So you got Janus, and then you got Muses. Muses is called the goddess of inspiration. Muses is where we get the root word to the word music. Right? Muses is the divine offspring of Zeus and memory. So memory it's ugly, don't it? The word memory is a deity because memory was the offspring. She was one of Zeus's wives, and she produced music. And then we got Mithras, which is the god of light. Then you got Oceanus. Oceanus, the word the ocean, right? Oceanus was the first of the Titans. Oceanus personified the ocean, the great river that surrounded the earth. On the far side, which lay the paradisical islands such as what was that? Hesperides and the Isles of the Blessed. So that word blessed is connected to blessed. Y'all got to stop being blessed now, Baruka. I'm telling you, brother, the whole English language is full of deities. Yeah. Pan. No way around it. Pan, right? Pan, faunus. Pan, right? You go in the kitchen and you get you a frying pan. The Pan is the shepherd god, a rural deity and fertility figure who presided over nature. So you got Pandora's box, Persephone, Poseidon and Neptune. Prometheus, they got a movie out with Prometheus. You got Rhea. Rhea was another. She was Rhea. She married her brother. She married her brother who was Cronus. Then you got Romulus. So the Roman Empire, as a result of Romulus, the deity of Rome, the founder of Rome. Then you got Sanua. You got Uranus, Zeus and Jupiter. You already know about that. Okay. And then you got Celtic deities here. You got, let's see. Let me pick one here that. Bridget. Oh my mercy. Okay. How about this one? Don. I got some friends named Don. Don is a silent, isolated, aloof figure. Don was an Irish god of the dead. Oh man, Lug. Let's see. How about Math? Math was a great magician. A king of Math was the brother of the mother goddess Danu or Don, and was the god of the increasing prosperity. That's Math. So, I mean, then you got Bulgar. You got Freya, which is the name for Friday is Freya. You got Frigg, where you get the word refrigerator from, fridge, Frigg, Freyr. How about this one? Hell. The queen of the underworld. Her name is Hell. Look at it. Okay. You got Odin, which is the it says Odin is the Lord of the slain, to all father. Okay, he ruled heaven and earth, sky, wind and war, and was the Lord of life and death, greeting warriors killed in battle at Valhalla. So Odin is actually Father Christmas. Odin is Santa Claus. You got Sif, Thor, which is Thursday. Thor is the deity, is a mighty warrior. Thor, the Germanic Donar, which is Thor is one of the donor, which is one of the reindeers in Santa Claus's the mythological Santa Claus's sleigh. Donor, which is Thor, which is the was second only to Odin, and Thor is where we get Thursday from. Then you got Tyre, which is the goddess of battles. We just read about Tyre today, but it's actually Sor in the Hebrew, but the translators put Tyre in there, which is another one of their deities, Tyre. Okay. Oh man. And that's pretty much it for the Greeks. But then you got, oh my goodness, you go back to Egypt. Let's look into a little of these Egyptian deities. Check this out. You got you got Enki, the incubate. Enki was the he was the god of fresh water, rivers and springs and wells. And because when a what is it, incubator is has to do with birth. You got Enlil, Gilgamesh, Ishtar. Everybody knows about Ishtar. Okay, Ishtar is a Christmas tree. Astarte. And then you have Marduk. How about this one? Sin. Sin is the lord of the calendar. S-I-N, Sin, right? Enlil's son Sin was the Babylonian moon god. So that's who Sin is. Sin is the Babylonian moon god. Then you got Mazda, like the car Mazda. Mazda was the founder of Zoroastrianism. Persia, Ahura Mazda was the supreme deity, creator of the gods. The divine power of the world of humankind, described by the sky-clad god of light. Then you got El, of course, which is a Hebrew word, but it also is a deity. You got Mot. How about this one for y'all that cook candy yams? Yam is a sea god. Yam, the god of the seas and rivers, was brother to Mot and Baal. That's Yam. Then you got Amun or Amen. That's the Egyptian deity. You got Anubis, which is the prefix to Nubia. You got Autumn. Autumn, which is the name of the word. It says Autumn is it's called the creator god or Lord Heliopolis. Okay. You got Bes. Bes was an Egyptian deity, it says one of the most popular Egyptian gods, a bearded, bangly-legged dwarf. Let's see. Of course, you know Isis and Horus. You know those. How about Men? Like Men. That's a fertility deity. You know, you call a dog a mutt. That's the divine mother. Mother comes from the word mutt. Oh my goodness. Neptus. And you got Nut. And you got Noon. These are deities. Noon is the deity of, let's see, is a water deity. And Nut is the goddess of heaven. Okay. How about Re or Ray? Re was the sun god. You say rerun. Okay, I had enough fun. That's it. There's plenty others in here, but that's the reason why I just showed you that. That's the reason why I don't use faith, which is charity, deity. So we say Emuna. For prayerfully, brothers and sisters, I enjoyed this time we had together today, and I pray that you all continue to enjoy the rest of the Shabbat as we go to the close. We pray a blessing of Yah upon you and your family on this blessed Shabbat. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom and shalom and shalom.
I